Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, dear students? Welcome in e-learning classroom. I'm your computer teacher, Maria Ishfaq, and now we will start our lesson.
Today we will continue our chapter number 7, Algorithms and Flowchart. We already learned about algorithms and today we will learn about flowchart. Today we will take page number 77 to page number 80. Roadmap. What is flowchart? How to draw flowchart? What is selection? And what is condition? And at the end, there will be a homework for you. The first question is, what is flowchart? My dear students, you already know that an algorithm is a sequence of instructions that can be followed easily, and these are specially written in simple English language. But my dear students, you will be agree with me that it is easier to use pictures than words to share ideas. After a programmer has written an algorithm, he prepares a diagram based on algorithm. The diagram helps him see how the instructions would be followed by the computer. And this diagram is actually called flowchart. So, we can say a pictorial representation of algorithm is called a flowchart. Flowcharts help programmers plan and write programs. Now, how to draw a flowchart? Flowchart uses boxes of different shapes to denote different type of instructions. Mean different kind of instructions will use different shapes, and which shapes these will be, we will learn. The instructions are written inside these boxes, and here we will not use numbering to show the next step, but we will use arrows. The boxes are connected by arrows to indicate the sequence of the instructions. Now girls, here we will use a term, flowchart symbols. What are flowchart symbols? The boxes and arrows used to make flowchart are called flowchart symbols. Which these symbols are? How to use these symbols? We will deal these two questions now. Okay, my dear girls, flowchart symbols. The first symbol is an oval shape which used for start and ending. Remember, every flowchart will start with an oval shape written inside its start, and it will end with an oval shape written inside it end. The next thing is input and output. For when you are inputting something in a system or outputting something, so you will use parallelogram shape. For process symbol, you will use a rectangle. What does mean of process? Process means you are performing something, like you are eating, you are walking, you are talking, you are doing anything. This is called a process. The next one is the CN symbol. It is actually a diamond shape, and it is used when you have any condition, and in the answer of the condition there will be two different options. For example, the condition is it raining? Then there will be two options. Yes, it is raining. No, it is not raining. And then you can make your selection. You can choose the situation. If it is raining, you will stay at home. If it is not raining, you will go in playground area. So these kind of decisions when you have to make according to any condition, then you will use diamond shape. Here I already told you we will not give the numbering, but we will use arrows to give the direction of next instruction. How to draw flowchart? My dear girls, do you remember algorithm of add 13 and 7? If you forget it and you do not remember it, go in the previous lecture and find how we wrote this algorithm, because it is very important to know its algorithm to draw its flow chart, because same sequence, same instructions we will use here, but not only in the form of sentences, we will use here different shapes. So let's start how to draw a flowchart for these two numbers. I told you we will start our flowchart from an oval shape in which it will be written start. Arrow is showing you what is the next instruction. The next instruction is you are inputting number 13 on a paper. On a piece of paper, write down 13. So you are inputting, you will use parallelogram. Now the next number, which is 7, you are writing under the 3. So this is also an input, you are using parallelogram. Now when you wrote, now the next thing is your process when you will add up these two numbers. After adding these two numbers, now the question is, should we send carry on the next value or not? It is depends upon a condition. The condition is answer is greater than 9. If it is greater than 9, in case of yes, you will send carry to the next value. But if it is less than 9, it is not greater than 9. So what you will do, you will add up tens column. But girls, if we will talk about here, in case of yes, carry digits to tens column, what will be the next step after sending the carry? The step will be same. You have to add tens column. After adding tens column, now you have your output, and your output is your answer. And after getting the answer, this is the end of the flowchart, and how you will show that now you have end your flowchart with an oval shape and is written inside it. So my dear girls, this is your flowchart in which we used all our 5 flowchart symbols. We try to use these all symbols. I hope you understand it. Now girls, we will move on the next thing, that selection. My dear girls, what is selection? Selection means when you have to decide between two options, you have to choose one option. Same example I will use. Either you will stay at home or you will go to the playground. It will be your selection. You will select to stay at home or you will select to go in the playground area. But this selection is based on one thing. That is it raining? What this statement will call? This statement, is it raining, is called condition. A statement on which selected option is based, it is called condition. The condition is it raining? In case of yes, your selection will be you will stay at home. In case of no, your selection will be going to the playground. So this is the difference between selection and condition. I hope you understand these both things. Now this is your homework. Simply first write an algorithm which you already wrote. In previous homework you wrote multiply 23 and 4. Its algorithm you have written. Now you have to draw its flowchart according to the algorithm steps. The next thing is this one. For this one, the second homework, you have to write algorithm first, then make it flowchart. What is this? Actually, the whole statement is what you have to do in the flowchart. Check your diary, do homework. If you have any homework of any subject, do your homework, pack your bag, but there will be a condition to pack your bag. First you have to check, have you done all subjects homework or not? In case of yes, you will pack your bag. In case of no, you will complete your homework. So I want to see how you will do it. Must do it fast and send it to me. So I want to see how much you got it. Thank you.
So, dear students, I hope you understand today's lesson very well. Still you have any question? Ask me in WhatsApp group.